Something tells me that's not a Sonic fan game I just downloaded.
Yeah, I know what time of year it is. I've looked behind me. This time of year always gets me thinking about past Halloweens, watching scary movies, going trick-or-treating, prank calling the locals.
911, what is your emergency?
I'm out of printer ink.
And for many, it means getting a little spooky. Spooky for me was when I was 8 years old trying to download the Clay Soldiers mod for Minecraft on my family computer and accidentally frying the entire thing from the inside. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a few of those viruses that either disguise themselves as video games, use video games as a mean to fix the virus, or just straight up let you destroy your own PC with the virus, but we'll get to that. But first, have you ever seen this funny looking fella? Sonic EXE, the infamous creepypasta about a haunted Sonic cartridge that'll turn you into blood. You know him, you love him, he was mentioned in an actual published novel, but unfortunately to the dismay of many, he's not real. Trust me, I've tried donating this to Goodwill, they just won't take it. However, the closest thing we've ever had to a real-life haunted Sonic game was none other than Sonic Gather Battle. It's very possible you've heard of this game, tons of great videos have been made on it already, so I'll try to be quick. Sonic Gather Battle was a 2D fighting fan game about fighting and Sonic. Now what makes this game so harmful was the DRM. DRM is basically an anti-cheat or piracy protection that's put there to prevent harm. However, this DRM takes it a tad too far. You know, opening what's my IP, sending the IP to a private server, creating a file to edit your computer's fucking registry, you know, pretty standard procedures. Now, all of the things I just mentioned occur right after you download the game, but nothing really happens until the DRM is activated, which happens if you look up the game's name followed by cheat or hack in a browser. The game will close itself, and after reopening it, you finally see the creepypasta-like effects that take place. Some spooky music starts playing as all these strong red ghosts will appear in your game. Oh, but it's not over yet. If you dare commit the atrocity of trying to manually delete the game after the first payload, or you for some reason try to look up cheats again after this f***ing thing happens, the second payload will take effect. This time, the infamous Sonic CD boss theme plays while these eyeball and ghost dudes appear everywhere, pretty much making the game unplayable. Now, there was a way to get rid of these effects. You had to contact the creator and beg him to whitelist your computer from the effects. Now, why you would go this far to play a shitty Sonic fan game, I have no clue. Please, man, I just want to play the game. Anyways, the game is obviously no longer available today, and before we move on, the reason this man stole IPs and made a real-life creepypasta was to protect from people stealing his Sonic sprite edits. I'd love to see that court case go down. Thankfully, your computer wasn't in total jeopardy from downloading that game. However, what if it took your entire computer hostage and made you play fucking Toho? Ransomware. It's a type of virus that'll lock down all the files on your computer and force you to pay money, typically Bitcoin, to get the files back, or else they'll be deleted. Famous examples of this are WannaCry and the Jigsaw virus, but at the end of the day, you technically could just pay and get everything back. But what if it made you pay the ultimate price? Becoming a Toho fan. Toho's a pretty popular bullet hell franchise that I've actually never touched in my life, but hey, I guess I've got to if I want to get my Germa fan cams back. Rensenware is a ransomware that'll hold your files hostage until you reach a certain score in Toho 12 on the hardest difficulty. But good luck with that, because not only do you have to find your own copy of the game, but Toho is infamously difficult. Like, look at this. Yeah, I guess Dad's gotta buy a new computer because he doesn't play enough Undertale fan games. Worst of all, there's no paying your way out of this. There's no secret encryption keys, nothing. Just you, your mouse, and bullshit. Man, I'm so mad after that last virus game. If only I could beat the shit out of someone while still having an infected computer. Remember those old Flash games where you'd beat up Stickmen or Justin Bieber or whoever? Well, Shurek was a very primitive version of those games. Maybe a bit too primitive, as it had this issue where it'll delete all of your files. Really annoying. Yes, this seemingly harmless Flash game that just got sent to your email out of nowhere had malware in it. Who would have guessed? It's a very basic game. You click the boxing gloves on the right, you punch the man. But it's what happened after you play the game that destroys your computer. The first effects are actually kinda neat. The programs on your PC will move away from your mouse. It's actually kinda cool and unique for a virus. However, your amusement will probably wear down after a while, and I don't think the second payload will make it any better. Basically, it just nukes all your files, so yeah, next time you see fun.exe mysteriously in your email, maybe don't run it. However, if for some reason you do want to destroy your computer, do I have the virus for you. Lose-Lose, a Mac exclusive virus, which you don't see much of. Lose-Lose is basically Space Invaders, but every time you shoot down an alien, one of the files on your computer just randomly disappears. Pictures, music, videos, games, even system files, anything could be randomly deleted. If you die, the game just deletes itself, so I guess losing is the best way to win here? This isn't even a traditional virus. It was meant to be an art piece made by Australian digital artist Zach Gage. The game even warned you multiple times what it'll do, but what fun would it be if I listened to that? While the chances of doing damage are slim at first, if you get far enough into the game, you could do some serious damage to your PC, or you can accidentally delete the game file, which is possible. It's like Russian roulette if every empty chamber had an airsoft bullet or some other Russian roulette analogy. F you, that's the best I can think of. Now, I bet you're wondering, how do I know all this stuff? Well, turns out that the Sonic fan game I downloaded was actually Sonic Gather Battle. He has my address.
911, what is your emergency?
There's somebody in my house trying to kill me!
Oh, you again. No, I'm not helping you. Have fun getting murdered.
We may have an issue.
I'm Sonic.
Huh, wasn't expecting that. Ah!